What's going on, Gemini? It's your girl D with 8th House Energy, here to bring you another reading for the month of July. I hope all is well with the Gemini Massive. I hope you guys are enjoying your summer or wherever season it is, wherever you are, to the best of your abilities. Despite what's going on with all the atrocities that we're experiencing, it's important that you still try to, look for the beauty in things, look for the joy in things, and, find something to smile about. I do want to thank you guys for the support that you show to the channel. You guys are amazing. And I do want to let you know there's a promotion going on. Cancer season ends on the 22nd. So if you have Cancer placements of North Node, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, you do get 50% off of readings 2, 3, and 4. All right, until the end of Cancer season. And then we're going to switch it up. And it'll be Leo season. Okay, and if you have those placements of Leo, you can take advantage of the discount because I'm going to extend it for each season for each sign and those placements, okay? Just know also there's going to be an extended to the video. The link's in the box below. And if you need to reach out to me for a personal reading, even if you don't have those placements, you can reach me. My information's in the box below also. This is not going to resonate with every Gemini placement. It's not going to resonate with every Gemini. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm not really doing readings for cross-watchers, but if you're a cross-watcher, then you will need to switch the roles or do what you need to do. I mean, Gemini might even need to switch the roles as well, depending on what's going on, okay? Because you play a different role if you're an ascendant Gemini versus a Gemini moon, okay? So it just depends on what role you're playing. You have to switch those roles to accommodate your scenario if it resonates. So let's see what's going on with Gemini. What messages do we have for my Geminis? Okay, we got the Knight of Pentacles that came out in reverse. Major, well, I was going to say major arcana, but we know this is not a major arcana. The Knight of Pentacles, this is Virgo energy here. Knights are about journeys, so something is not moving forward, that's for sure. It's either time has stood still, because Pentacles can represent time, meaning that something is not moving forward, somebody is not moving forward, doing something, or not exerting any energy to do something, to move forward with something. Whatever energy they were exerting, they're stopping. Okay? If this is about money, because Pentacles could represent money, money has come to a stop. So maybe somebody was, had money coming in very slowly or was giving out money very slowly, maybe in increments, but that has stopped. Okay, so for example, you could have been going to school as far as time is concerned, and maybe you took a semester off. So the Knight of Pentacles could be in reverse because in the end, that's long-term money. All right, so I'm getting that there's something that is in reference to long-term stability and growth that has come to a halt. It could be because of lack of planning, lack of analysis as to what's going on. Because this is Virgo energy. Virgo is very analytical. Virgo is a dot all your I, cross all your T type of energy. And when this is in reverse, this is what I'm showing here. So maybe somebody didn't dot all their I's, didn't cross their T's. This could also be a card of physical exertion energy. So this would be in the physical 3D realm. It could be, work hard labor. It could be physical as in sexual. Okay, it could also be physical as in altercations or, something that you're doing physically in the 3D realm with Pentacles. All right, but something's come to a stop. Okay, and with the card underneath the deck, the Hierophant in reverse here, this could be something that, was a tradition, something that you did routinely, something that you did regularly. It may have been something where you were taking small steps in doing it. Whether it was student loan payments, for example. Maybe you can't pay your student loan payments anymore. Hierophant in reverse, Hierophant could represent, it could represent a governing structure, a government structure like, FAFSA, okay, for your student loans. And it's in reverse here. So maybe you're not able to pay them because your money. Maybe you lost a job, okay? That's just an example of what these energies could represent. But this could also represent the fact that maybe someone was working on a relationship. They were getting to know someone, taking their time to get to know someone to see if they were someone who was marriage material. For example, there are people who date for the simple purpose of seeing, finding a mate. Like there are some people who just won't date unless they meet someone who seems like they're marriage material. Then they will take the time to date and court this person to see if this person is someone that they can marry. Well, and if this is the situation for you or the person you're dealing with, they've decided or you've decided not to move forward because maybe you found that this person is not marriage material. That's another situation and scenario with these two cards. But it could be any major establishment, any major corporation that you're paying. Maybe you can't pay anymore. Like I said, someone could have dropped out of school. The Hierophant could represent education. And the fact with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this takes time to acquire a degree. And someone could have dropped out. So different scenarios I'm getting here with this energy. But let's see what's the challenge here. Okay, because something stopped. So what is the challenge here? And it was something that was, a tradition or something in reference to payment to an organization of some sort. We have the Six of Cups in reverse here as the challenge. Okay, Six of Cups energy. This is scorpionic energy. This is an energy that talks to me about past situations, past scenarios, looking back at the past. This could also represent energy of you maybe having unrealistic expectations about something. The Six of Cups could also represent being naive, being very immature. Okay? So, with the Knight of Pentacles here, it could be that something is going on very immaturely. Maybe someone assuming something without actually finding out the facts or actually doing dotting all the I's and crossing their T's. Someone could assume something prematurely. So that's the challenge here with the Six of Cups reverse. Underneath the deck, guess what? Again, the Hierophant in reverse. Now, I shuffled these cards to pull out the Six of Cups. I didn't just pull it off the top. So this is, again, in reference to some type of tradition, some type of foundation, some type of education, a job. This could be government of some sort. Okay, but somebody may have had some unrealistic expectations about something. Okay, this could have to do with criminal activity as well. Okay, someone's not moving forward with something because they looked at it, they didn't realize what was involved. It could have been more involved than they thought, and it's like, oh, okay, I was a bit naive to think that I could move forward with this, so let me stop. Or, I have unrealistic expectations of something. Okay. And it could be with the Hierophant here, this is about stability. This is about security. This is about conforming, about doing what is expected, what has always been done. Okay, so it's like somebody's going against the grain here is what I'm feeling here. Somebody's going against tradition. Let's see where your spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors want you to keep in mind here. Somebody could have been also considering going back to their past, going back to a past lover. This could also be about children here. Knights could be about teenage children, okay? Or, someone's child, but they're a teenager here. Maybe you had expected your child to go to college and your child is telling you, no, I don't want to go to college. Or maybe that child, there were certain schools this child wanted to get accepted into and they couldn't get in because of the grades. Okay, that's another situation I'm seeing here with the cards that showed. We have the Fool in reverse here as your spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors want you to keep in mind or embody the energy of or acknowledge that this energy was embodied. Okay, it's a Fool card in reverse here. This is doing something carelessly. So I'm getting doing something carelessly. I'm getting a bit of naiveness and unrealistic expectations. And I'm getting someone not dotting their I's and crossing their T's. So somebody jumped into something prematurely is what I'm feeling here. And with the universe, asking you with this major arcana Fool energy, this is Uranus energy. Uranus is a planet of unexpectedness. It's like, surprise! That's what you want to think of when you think of Uranus. It doesn't matter what's going on in your life. It's like, oh, okay, this is what happened. Oh, so a surprise happened because of someone being careless or not considering and dotting all their I's and crossing all their T's. So there were some unrealistic expectations here. All right. Underneath the deck, we have the Hermit energy, another major arcana underneath the deck. Hermit energy is going within to, this is Virgo energy and this is Virgo energy. Virgo energy in reverse is not dotting all your I's, not crossing all your T's, not examining things. Hermit energy is just that. It's going within, reflecting to say, okay, what did I do? What can I change? How did I contribute to this? Okay, so that's what I'm feeling here when we get this Fool energy. Someone realizes that they made a mistake, there was something careless that they got into, and now they're reminiscing, trying to figure out, okay, what is it that I did? How can I make this better? Okay, this could also have to do with love. Someone might have jumped and done something and left a lover from the past and went to a new lover and realized that that's not what they should have done, and they feel as if they made a careless mistake. They could also feel like a fool. When the Fool is in reverse, this could just be you feeling like a fool, but because this is in a place where the higher self in the universe is here, the universe could tell you be telling you that you made a foolish mistake, or don't make a foolish mistake, one or the other here. But with these two cards in reverse, it seems like this might be in past tense. Like, the unrealistic expectations might have already occurred. Okay? So now it's time for self-reflection to figure out what it is that you did wrong, or not necessarily what you did wrong, but, maybe it's a matter of, okay, what did I forget? What did I omit? What did I skip? What did I rush through without examining it carefully? That type of thing. So let's see where your head is at right now, Gemini. All right, that's too many. I'm not going to take it. So I did see the Seven of Cups. I'll tell you what they were, though. The Seven of Cups and the Pentacles, Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this is telling me that somebody did something, for their own selfish reasons. And they could be, looking back at it, like looking at what options they have now, because they may realize that, things didn't work out for them. But let's see what's going on. Where's your head at, Gemini, in this situation? Now, the roles can be reversed, okay? Remember, this is a general reading. I could be talking to a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node in Gemini, or I could be talking to someone that any of those placements is dealing with. Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles energy here. All right, the Nine of Pentacles talks about being successful financially independent, being able to take care of yourself, all of your bills and your responsibilities on your own. Okay, this is also a card known as the single person's card, someone who's not married. It doesn't necessarily have to be that in this situation. It could also represent someone who's an entrepreneur, who has their own successful business, able to financially take care of themselves. It could represent someone who's working class, who just has a lot of money and is able to take care of all of their needs, and they're able to buy fancy things. Like, we have the peacock here, right? Just imagine having a pet as a peacock. In some of the other decks, you'll see the Nine of Pentacles person standing by the gate, and one of the pets that they have is a peacock. That's an exotic pet. That costs money. Okay, you have to be financially sound to have a peacock, let alone having room for it to roam and making sure that you get the food that it needs and that you're able to take care of it so that you don't, sabotage it and put it in an environment where it can't survive. It takes money to be able to have a pet like this. So this is why this card represents someone who's well off, because you're able to buy these extra, what you would call frivolous things, So this is where your head is at. This is what you want. You want this life of being able to afford what it is that you want, okay? You want the life of being independent financially, doing it what it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you want to do. Some of you want to be entrepreneurs. This could be a situation where you started a business, and because the Hierophant came up underneath the deck twice in reverse, so that could be in a business or an establishment. Perhaps you wanted to start a business and you had some financial difficulties. For some of you, it could be you going to a job interview, not getting the job. Maybe you didn't do any research on the company before you went to the interview, and one of the questions was about the company and about the CEO and things like that. And so maybe you didn't do your due diligence and your research, so as a result, maybe you didn't get the job. Okay? Underneath the deck, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So this is definitely, okay, so now we switching roles here. So for some of you, okay, some of those other things I talked about were true, but for others of you, this is about a relationship or a family situation, okay, where maybe you want to be independent from your family. So there could be a child here. Again, Knight of Pentacles energy represents a young adult going out into the world, Okay, if we're talking about a person, this is somebody who could be going out into the world wanting to get their own place, wanting to be financially independent from their parents. Okay, and they're very naive. You know how it was when you were a certain age and I could take care of myself. I got a job now, so I'm gonna go out here and get me a job, get me an apartment, get me a car, blah 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 blah. And then you get out here and you realize, oops, with the Fool card in reverse, you didn't plan for it. And the Six of Cups in reverse, you have unrealistic expectations, or you're a bit naive, or you're a bit immature. And that not all. I'm not saying that about everybody who's 20, but most people, you know how it is. If you're in your 40s, you know what it is. Some 20-year-olds may find this offensive because they, I know how I was when I was 20. I thought I knew shit too. I realize now, no, I didn't know shit. And you won't realize that as a 20-something-year-old until you're in your 30s or 40s. So just hold on till you get there. Then we'll have this conversation. It's funny how it's funny. Those of you who are older than that, you know what it is. All right. So it could be, your child, your young adult child is trying to go out into the world and trying to make a way for themselves. But, they don't realize what it takes. They don't realize what has to happen, or they come into a situation where they've not prepared themselves fully. This could also be a love situation with lovers. It could be someone who is deciding to end a relationship with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The challenge is the Six of Cups in reverse, meaning that, they have children by this person, even though this is a relationship that emotionally they're past it, like they're no longer giving to it emotionally, but they could have children with this person, okay? And so, they're looking at the situation like, damn, I was foolish with the situation. I might have jumped in too soon with this person, because the Fool in reverse could represent jumping in too soon. And then where your head is at is that you're thinking about your independence, being on your own, being single. Okay? Now let's see what the outcome is for you, Gemini. All right. I don't know how that came out, so I'm not going to take it. It came out sideways, and I didn't want to take that. It didn't feel right. That's too many. It was the Five of Swords that came out sideways. Now, we got the Three of Swords that just popped out. You saw that. So, Three of Swords is the outcome. Three of Swords. This is Saturn and Libra. Okay? Saturn is all about lessons. It's all about your limitations. What you can and can't do. It's all about authority as well. Okay? Telling you what you can and can't do. That's what authority does. It tells you what the rules and regulations are, what you can and can't do. So when I look at this sword that crosses through, you have the two swords on the side and you have the one that pierces through the heart. What I feel is when I see this sword, it doesn't necessarily have to be that there is a third party situation where there's two lovers and one is seeing someone else. Though that is common, it is so common it's not even funny. I would consider that in a situation here, because this could be what this is. It could be that someone found out, because here's the Ace of Wands here underneath the deck. So someone could have found out that their person that they were with was dealing with someone else. So they stopped giving their time, effort, and energy to the relationship. The challenge here is that they have kids by someone else. Some of you may have kids by this person that you're no longer giving to emotionally. For others of you, it could just be that you jumped into this too soon. You were very naive about the connection, and as a result, here you may have jumped in too soon with the Fool in reverse, and now you want to be single because you may have found out that your person was dealing with someone else, or you may have found out that this sword that's coming between you and this person could be a lack of communication between you two. Swords are all about thoughts. They're all about communication. So it could be your thoughts, where you're thinking, damn, I don't know why I put all this time into this. I expected too much. I was a bit naive about this. Damn, I played myself. I jumped into this too soon. So that could represent those thoughts here, that extra sword that's in the middle here. Okay? It could also be other people. It could be, the fact that somebody wants to make money. All right? Because we got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This could represent money not coming in. Okay? And so somebody, what's on your mind is Nine of Pentacles here. So you could be thinking about money. So it's like work. So for some of you, it's about, I got to get this money. Some of you, it's illegal because the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. You know, in the upright, this is someone, you know, it takes time for them to get the money that they want. In reverse, this could be somebody doing something illegally, whatever it is, to get money. Okay, and we had the Hierophant show up in reverse twice, so maybe somebody tried to hustle, get some money. They didn't really understand what was going on, and they made a mistake and got caught up and went to jail. Okay, and with this Nine of Pentacles here, you could be thinking about your freedom. Okay, because the Nine of Pentacles represents independence, freedom, and you could be thinking about your freedom here, you know, and as a result, the Three of Swords here, so you got caught up. Okay, and we got the Ace of Wands here underneath the deck. The Ace of Wands represents an exciting new adventure, an exciting new project, something that you're very passionate about. It could also represent intuition. Okay, the universe looking down on you, smiling on you in a certain way. Okay, so this could also represent that you got out of a relationship and now you want to start something new because you want your independence. But there was something that hurt you. Okay, that's propelling you to start new. Something happened that made you stop, made you look at things as if you know, you were naive to it, made you feel like a fool, made you want your independence. So we're going to find out what that is in the extended. We're going to find out what this Three of Swords is. We're going to clarify all these cards here. Underneath the deck, the overall energy is the Ace of Wands. The thing is you want a brand new beginning here, okay? So if you follow me over to the extended, the link's in the box below. We'll go ahead and clarify these, find out what's going on, and we'll get some advice from Spirit to see what, you know, the best course of action is for you. If this resonated as is and you're not coming to the extended, then thank you so much. Make sure you click the like button and make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I post for the next placement that interests you. All right? So I'm going to the extended, and I'll see you guys there or in the next reading. Peace out, Gemini.